Alright, welcome to my crib, the back room. This is going to be where you're spending a lot of your time as a TA, so you're going to have to get to know it pretty well. So I'm going to take you on a tour around some of the places that you're going to have to know. We're going to start over with Miss Sparks' desk. Most of this is for her, so make sure that you're not tampering with her tea or, her phone or whatever. But some of this is here for you. Obviously, you can sit down here and work on the tablet here if you need to get online to the doc, look at Memento, or look up some chemicals or something. And the label maker is really helpful for you too if you're going to try to make some sort of chemical that lasts a really long time that we keep bottles of to restock on the shelf. Up here is also super helpful for you because you're going to find things like the demo binders, the how to dispose of things, and the Flynn Scientific Catalog. Some AP labs are going to be in here, so a lot of that, if she says, find me a demo, is going to be found here or something like that. All of this is pretty much for her to teach the course. These are things from her college or wherever she gets her information from. Same with this cabinet. This is all not helpful. Here's where we're going to find another helpful part for us. This is where we like to do a lot of our work. So down here we're going to have dirty dishes, and up here we're going to have clean dishes. And this cart it doesn't really move, but it stays here and serves that purpose. Here's kind of a workspace for the TAs. We have a scale, a hot plate, and the label maker here for short time label needs. This can be super helpful when you're conducting a demo to set it up, or if you're testing a lab, something of that sort. We're going to work our way around here. Here's the hood. The hood, obviously, if you have chemicals that you're going to want to dispose of later, or if you're setting something out for the chemistry students, you're going to need to use the hood. Also, if you have something you think is going to gas out, and it's a dangerous chemical, or the smell is really pungent, you're going to want to put it in the hood. We have the black cabinet here. This black cabinet has just the chemicals that we don't want to label over here, but we want them in our room. So something like solid sodium hydroxide. If we're going to make a sodium hydroxide solution, we can find that in here. There's a bunch of different things you can find in there. I'd suggest looking through that for yourself to see what we have in here, so you don't always have to go to the storeroom to find things. We have some, if you're making a solution, you're going to need a magnetic stir. We have a lot of those here. You can look around in here. Pretty much it's just some stuff that we like to have right here, so you don't always have to go out to the classroom or the storeroom to look for them. This cart is where Miss Sparks is going to set things for us to deal with, or maybe she wants to deal with it later. This is Miss Sparks' specific cart. So for example, right now we just have some waste chemicals that we need to dispose of, and she'll set those there when she lets us know that she's done with them. Here's the meat of it. Here we have the solutions. There should be 7 of each solution in here, except for on this top row. And these are going to be the things that we're going to use if we're either conducting a lab or we're going to set them out on the tables for the students. Similarly in here, we have the solids here organized the same way. We should have 7 of them. This up here, some of them are labeled, but a lot of them are just kind of random chemicals that we still have left that we're either going to combine or dispose of or something of the sort in the future. Maybe when you're watching this video it won't be there. That'd be really nice. Here we have the corrosive and the flammable cabinet. These 2 cabinets you have to keep closed at all times because they're really pungent and we don't want these chemicals getting out. But you can look in those for yourself. I suggest holding your breath. Over here we have another black cabinet. This is for us. We have mainly the volumetric flasks here. If you're going to make a solution, you're going to need one of these. We also have some large glassware, a few kit labs that might be moved in the future, something of that sort. So as I said, this half is mainly Miss Sparks' half, and this half will be the other teacher's half. We still use some of the things, like for example, we have heat gloves if you're going to work with a hot, hold a hot test tube or something. The sink, really, really important for us. This is kind of a shared space because it's the only sink in the back room. Here's where you're going to clean dishes, wash your hands, stuff like that. We have a lot of sponges and test tube brushes here if we need to use those. As you saw in the dishes demo, down here you're going to find the soap that you use in the dishwasher. Don't use the dish soap over on the sink. And then this is kind of a workspace here as well. Usually we like to leave this for the other chemistry teacher, but sometimes we have to take it up if we have a bunch of stuff going on among a bunch of different TAs. The fridge, it's pretty much only helpful for the ice. The rest is Miss Sparks' stuff and Miss Stukey's stuff. Miss Sparks' lunch, don't touch that. And then over here is the other teacher's desk. Don't deal with that. Stay on this side if you can. So yeah, you're going to spend a lot of time here.